What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. Thursday morning, December, 28th? Day the 28th?
28th.
Oh, my God. Man, this whole week has been gone by. I don't know about anybody else, but I think the whole, North County is sick right now.
Everybody sick?
Everybody's sick. Even my daughter's dog is sick. I mean, it's went that deep. It's
down to the pets, huh?
Down to the pets, guys. Hey, this is no joke. No joke, okay? It starts off with your stomach getting in a knot like this, right? It starts with a knot, and then next thing you know, man, it just takes over.
Uh-oh.
So
that's not good.
Yeah. How about you, man?
I'm okay.
You're still trucking? Still trucking along?
I'm good.
Well, that's good.
I'm good. Yeah, I have stomach issues all the time, so I'm good.
Yeah, but it's one of those things to where it's gonna happen.
I'm just gonna get the cacas.
It's that time of, what's so funny is like people go, "Is it COVID? Is it COVID?" I go, "Dude, who gives a crap if it's COVID?"
I know.
Okay, it's sick. I'm sick. Okay, I got the flu. I got the crappy craps.
Got the crappy craps.
All right. So regardless of what it is, it's sick. I got to take pills. I got to stay down. I got to stay in bed. Gosh dang, man. Drives me crazy.
Well, we're here a little later in the day, so we got what? We're at
8:30, 8:15.
8:15, yeah. Starting our show at 8:15. So
what do you think? Are we going to try this for a minute?
Let's try it for a minute. See if people will come in and talk to us.
See if 7:30 might be a little early, because we first started doing the show. We started doing it at 6:30,
6
6:40
o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
It was I think it was 6:30 or 6:45.
Yeah.
It was something like that, and then we moved it to 7:30.
Yep. Now we're at 8:15.
But so coincidentally, at 6:30 or whatever that was, we had people that were engaging at that time because they were before, they left for work, before they left for school, kind of like that morning, wake up to the coffee,
right, Yeah.
And then at that 7:30 range, people are getting ready for school, parents are getting ready for work. Stuff like that. So,
and also, you know what, the parents are, the kids aren't in school right now, so why not? Let's do a little later.
Yeah.
Later.
All right. So, what's up, North County? Moving to 8:15
for now.
And then we'll have to get Lori on schedule for.
Lori's probably going to be at work.
Slow County News. Yeah, we gotta get her dialed in. So if we're at 7:30, she was calling in at 7:50. That was 20 minutes. So now it would be 8:35.
She's going to probably have a lot of news to cover because we're going to have a storm coming through, man. That's going to be crazy.
Dude, it's funny because you were having a different
forecast.
You had a different forecast.
I know, I'm not even going to put it up anymore because it doesn't sound like it's right. My forecasts aren't right. I'm not a good weatherman.
Maybe you're going, are you on maybe last year's schedule?
It could have been.
Or last week's schedule? Because it looked a lot like last week's schedule that you had up.
No, I looked it up. It said today.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, our Pastor James from the Highland Church was on KSBY yesterday.
Oh, very cool.
And he was surfing over there in Morro Bay because evidently there's some huge surf, huge waves. The swell is rolling in. And they were over there warning people to, if you don't know how to swim in, this type of waves and the undertow and stuff like that, is stay out of the ocean.
Well, Michelle was in Cambria yesterday, and she said the waves are huge, so the surf is coming in.
Every time I go over there, I go, why don't I come here more often?
It's nice.
It's such a cool place, and this is such a cool time to go. This is actually the time to go to the coast.
Let me just tell you something, though. If you go there after 4 o'clock, it's boring as all get out. Once the sun goes down, nobody's around.
Well, I mean, it's kind of boring anyways.
Yeah.
It's not like this really wild. We went to Camosi's.
Right.
We went to Camosi's when we went over there on Saturday.
Uh-huh.
And the bartender was a real piece of work. I mean, this gal was this gal was just she shouldn't be behind the bar serving drinks.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, she has a personality of a rock.
Okay.
But the interesting thing is the whole day we came across 2 additional billiard games. Okay.
Okay.
Which I didn't even recognize this as we walked in. So you walk into Camosi's over there. If you've never been over there, it's like this bar building that's been there like since the 1800s. You know, it's like this real historic, building or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And, you walk in, here's the first pool table right when you come to it. And there's another one, down by the backside, the exit. There's maybe one time there was a DJ or somebody in the booth or something. I don't know what that was for.
It just looks odd.
I don't know. What do you call that thing?
Maybe it was a strip club back in the day.
That could have
had the DJ booth. Oh, I shouldn't.
That
Sorry,
1800s. It could have been. It could have been a brothel. I don't know.
The 1800s in Cambria were wild. People were murdered. There was brothels there. There was definitely brothels there. I know that for a fact.
Well, then this could have been a brothel cage. I'm not sure. But anyways, so we're sitting there hanging out, talking this and that. And somebody mentioned that all the balls are red on this pool table. I'm like, huh. Then I start looking at it, and there's no pockets. And I'm like, huh.
Just kind of hit balls around?
And it's called snooker or snicker, scooter. God dang it. Snooky? So anyways, this billiard table is wider and it's bigger. And then I'm like, huh. And I look back at the other pool table, which is normal size. It looks like a miniature pool table. I look back at this one. I'm like, wow, interesting. So I cruise over there with my beer and I'm sitting there. I'm like, hey man, how do you play this game? He's like, oh man. He goes, this game there's lots of rules. And then he takes me around the corner and there's this rule poster.
Right.
That's probably, 24 by 36, right? 24 by 36. And the words are small, of rules of how to play snooker or snooky or forget it starts with an S, but it's like this, I think they originated in Belgium, I think he said.
Okay.
Ireland or something like that. But so there's no holes. Wait, is there holes?
Maybe you should figure it out and then come back to us.
Well, no. Well, what I was getting to is right. So it's something about hitting the balls. No, there is holes. There's holes in this, but they're spread out. Right. This pool table is like mega pool table. Right.
Right.
And the balls are all one color. And so then we went to Hearst Castle. They had another pool table, a billiard table that was similar to that. Now that one had no holes.
Okay.
But there was little dots on the table, and it was a different game. And I'm thinking to myself, going, here my whole life, I thought there was only a pool table and then the bumper pools, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I thought there was two pool tables or billiard tables ever made. Standard pool table and a bumper pool table. And here there's snookers or snicky.
Yeah.
And something that Hearst Castle had.
Do you like playing pool?
I do.
I love playing. I used to play pool all the time, man. When I was like in my 20s, I was hustling. And now I don't think I can hustle anymore.
Really?
But I like playing pool. I love playing pool, dude. I love going to pool alley, or what do you call them? Pool clubs?
Billiards clubs?
Yeah, I used to love doing that, man. I used to travel all over the place and do that.
There's a couple ones. You can go to Crimson Q in Paso, Pine Street.
Do they serve hard alcohol there?
Crimson Q does not. It's just beer and wine.
Oh, beer and wine?
But you could go out to the Long Branch.
Okay.
Out in Creston.
Yeah.
They have one pool table.
Right.
You could go to, let's see, where else would have a pool? Well, you have Pine Street.
We're getting corrected here. Pool hall.
Pool hall, yes.
Thanks, Andrew.
Pool hall. You could go to Pine Street. But so that pool table, I mean, when it gets crowded, it gets a little congested.
Yeah.
And then, you're kind of surrounded by the walls, so it seems like you're always using the short stick.
Yeah.
So you may as well just learn how to use the short
stick. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You know what we should do? We should go travel around and see what the best billiards pool hall is. And see what they have.
Crimson Q in Paso is actually pretty cool.
So that's above the gun store and the lacy sexy store.
Naughty but nice.
Naughty but nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So that one's actually pretty cool. I think they got like 12 pool tables. They've got a nice little. It's pretty spread out. It's pretty nice. As far as for a pool table. There used to be one in Atascadero. I think that one's closed down. Oh, right next to the movie theaters in Atascadero. Is called, you've been there, the little Wheaton Brewery or...
Oh, yeah. They have pool tables there?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't notice. I just kind of sat in my chair and drank.
Yep. They have a pool table in there. So there's a couple, and then you can go to Outlaws in Atascadero.
Oh, Outlaws.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
They definitely have hard alcohol there.
Oh yeah, they definitely have hard alcohol.
Okay.
So you're
Yeah.
definitely not going to miss that one.
Right. Wild Fields.
Yeah.
Andrew's in Mexico right now.
Is he?
Tacos from Mexico. Yeah.
Andrew, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Man, dude, hey, stay away from that little popper thing that you took a picture of. I found one too, but evidently mine's not a popper.
Yeah, yours goes.
Mine's a different type of popper.
Yeah, you pick that thing up and it goes into an orifice of your body. That's
Well,
not good.
I shine that thing up, and those little orphan kids, they sure like that.
All right.
So, well, right on, man. Well, let's see. This week's storm is going to bring high surf, so potential flooding. Waves could set as high as 25 feet on Saturday.
Good Lord.
That's wild. I've never seen a 25-foot wave, but I would like to. So another storm is due to hit Central California this week, according to the latest weather forecast. This week's storm is expected to bring moderate amounts of rain, high surf, and potential for coastal flooding.
All right, so the flooding is going to come. We know that. In Cambria, at least. Cambria, all those areas, right? Morro Bay?
Yes.
So it's going to be flooded again.
Yes.
So we're going to see that kind of same swell come in and start causing havoc, I think.
It's gonna. I mean, get ready. I mean, this is the time we got to get past New Year's this week, and then after that, man, it's flood time.
Hey, speaking of New Year's, what do you do for New Year's? Do you do anything fun and exciting, or do you stay home?
You know what? We were gonna go out to Taft and go camping. Motorcycle riding, take the side by side out there.
Yeah.
But due to the pandemic in our household,
Nobody can travel.
where everybody's sick, yeah, including the dog.
Yeah.
We're not going there, dude. I've been wanting to go to Whalebone for the last 2 damn weeks.
Yeah.
So I am gonna go to my office today. I've got 6 jobs that I've got to get into the queue. And I'm not gonna screw around. I'm not gonna look at porn. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna just get these jobs done.
Okay, good.
Right? That's my daily goal.
That's a good mentality.
Yeah. And so as soon as I'm done with that, I'm done. And then I'm heading to Whalebone.
All right.
Have you ever been to Whalebone?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Whalebone. Jake's out there. Jake gets all rowdy. He can teach us line dancing.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna actually my goal between Friday and when's the first of the year? Tuesday.
The first of the year.
When's New Year's?
Oh, when is New Year's?
New Year's Day? Is New Year's Day is Monday, right?
Let's see. New Year's Day. So we're looking here. We're going to get, let's see.
Yes, New Year's Day is Monday because
Monday.
Christmas was on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, so between Friday and Monday, I'm going to hit 10 wineries.
10 wineries?
10 wineries. Yes, I'm going to go tasting because we went to fermentation. Is it fermentation?
Yeah, fermentations.
Over there in Cambria.
Yeah.
I had a great experience over there. Helen over there was a great server. I questioned the fact that they didn't have local wines over there.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, do you guys make your own wine? She's like, no, we just sell others, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, why wouldn't you have local wines? Why wouldn't you have, these massive amounts of wineries that we have on the Central Coast? So then that way, yeah, well, that's why when these visitors come here, then they're like, oh, hey, this wine is from, Paso Robles. Hey, let's drive over there and check out you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of that kind of soured my taste a little bit for that place, which got me thinking on another one, thinking, why not somebody open up something like that is dedicated to only having Central Coast wines?
We have that here.
Where?
We have...
Bevmo does not count.
Well, no, but we have tasting. We have tasting places in Paso that carry local wines.
But that's all they don't carry their own wine, though.
Okay.
They don't care. That's what fermentation does. They don't carry their own wine. They don't make wine. They are just a wine tasting store, whatever you call those things, tasting room or whatever, but they don't have a label.
Well, they have the local wines though in the store, and then you can go in there and taste it. But they don't make their own wine.
But
so
not on their tasting
menu.
Right. The majority of it was out of state, out of the country even.
Yeah.
So I think there was 2 Paso wines, 1 Cambria wine or San Simeon or whatever coastal wine, 1 down in Santa Ynez or something. And the rest were like out of the country. And I was like, and so I asked her, and she's just like, well, the owner, he has a unique palate. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
Well, no, it was talking about 15 Degrees, right? 15 Degrees did that, so they carried local wines and they carried imported wines too as well.
But she's not there anymore.
I know. So what is that place now?
I don't know. We're gonna have to find out.
Yeah, because I know they serve wine, but I don't know what they're doing over there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to step in there and check it out and see what's going on over there.
I have to come out of my hole and start going to places to figure it out.
Yeah, there's also like I said, I mean, there's all kinds of different wineries that we should maybe that should be like down there at the Peddler's Corral.
Wine?
One day, huh?
The wine, just different wines.
Well, yeah, one day. I mean, you don't have a problem with that, right?
No, I don't have a problem sporting.
Bring in, have a locals. What would you call that? Like a, kind of like so not the big boys, not the big Opalos and. Stuff like that. Just the small ones. Just, hey, let's have a wine collab.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come down.
They used to have that down in Paso. What was it called? It was called something. Dang it. Yeah, it was over there by that. There was like a dress shop or something like that. It was behind there. Oh man, I am losing it here.
But kind of like a farmer's market, but for wine.
Farmer's market for wine.
Yeah, farmer's market for wine. What would you call that? Let's think about that.
The wine market.
Let's. I think that, dude. I shouldn't have said that.
Because everybody's taking it now.
I see Scott Matthews on here with 915 Lincoln.
Yeah.
Okay, so he just won the Cabernet Award for the best cab, right? In the wine competition. So Scott, congrats. But I'm onto something with this idea right here. Okay, this is farmer's market, but for wine enthusiasts.
I think we just have a whole alcohol thing. We
Winemakers.
have the wine, we have the beer, we have the whiskeys out there.
No beer. No beer. No beer.
You done with beer?
No. We're changing the direction. We're changing the whole landscape of wineries. Because everybody just thinks it's like, this thing, the little pinky up and, boozy, and, you have to have big castles and stuff like that to have a wine. No. We're going bare roots. We're going like Escalar wines. We're going, 915. We're going, Tola wine cellars. We're going small batch.
Hey, speaking of which, man, I got my sparkling wine, dude, for New Year's. So if anybody needs some sparkling wine for New Year's, come on down. I will be open Thursday to Sunday.
That's today.
Yeah.
Today, starting today. Down there at Peddler's Corral. All right, let's go. Let's take a break, and we'll be back, and we'll have some more talk and maybe some more discussion on this wine idea. So we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Welcome back to the Morning Brew. All right, we've got stuff happening here in the North County.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably one of the biggest news, I guess it wasn't a news, people knew, Tascadero Greyhounds coach Vic Cooper has stepped down after a legendary career with the Tascadero Greyhounds, taking the Greyhounds to state championships.
That's right.
Take the Greyhounds to a league title.
All around a good dude.
Yeah, Vic Cooper, and we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him in here along with the new coach that's gonna be taking over, which I'll go to in a second.
Yeah.
But I meant to have this popped up before we came here actually, and now it's redirecting.
Longtime Greyhounds football coach Vic Cooper stepping down.
Yeah, it's
Are you gonna sit there and look at the?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So since 2004, head coach prowling the sidelines of Tascadero Greyhounds has been Vic Cooper. As of next year, that will not be the case. Cooper is stepping down after more than 30 years with the program as both an assistant and head coach, winning 5 CF titles, 4 as an assistant coach and 1 in 2022 as the head coach, and an undefeated regular season this past season, which was awesome. Since he took over in 2004, Cooper compiled a 127-96 record with a 68-45 record inside the War Memorial Stadium against Pass Robles. Current assistant Danny Loney will be the next Tascadero Greyhound football coach. So this was already in the works at the beginning of the season. So it was kind of the writing was on the wall. I think, Vic even alluded to that when we met with him, throughout the season when we go to the dog pound there in the Tascadero. Mm-hmm. But Dan stepping in as the head coach of the Tascadero Greyhounds. Dan went to school there, played high school there, went on to Cal Poly from there, then went to San Jose SaberCats, semi-pro football, and then...
He's a big dude.
He is a big dude.
He's a big guy. I met him through youth football.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude. He's been through he's been through Templeton. He coached in Templeton, went to Paso, coached in Paso, and I believe it was last year or the year before. I think it was last year. He came over to a Tascadero to assist Vic Cooper, which was also kind of the makings of the transition. So,
right.
Anyways, so Vic Cooper, hey, congratulations on a successful career, and Dan Loney, congratulations taking the reins, and Tascadero couldn't be more happier to bring Dan on because, like I said, Dan knows football.
Dan does know football.
So, and he's built football. He's built football tough.
That's good, man.
And both all his boys played football, so it's good. His wife coaches in Paso.
What's she coach?
She's a cheerleader, cheerleading coach. So it's kind of the rivalry, Tascadero and Pass Robles.
I think she's going to have to make the change and come to Tascadero now that he's going to be head coach.
I don't know. She might have to wear one of those, those jerseys like the Kelsey brothers mom did.
Yeah, half and half.
Yeah, during the Super Bowl.
Dude, speaking of Kelsey, what's going on with that guy, dude? So he's dating freaking
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, dude. Now they're sucking, right? Does this not look like a Cowboys reenactment? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
look
who
like
was that? Was Tony Romo? That was
Britney Spears or
was it Britney Spears?
Somebody like that. Does anybody know who Tony Romo?
Jessica Simpson?
There you go. That's who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that look like a reenactment?
It's funny. It's they had a picture of Taylor Swift last year wearing Philadelphia, because she's from Philadelphia, right?
Okay.
And so she had a Philadelphia hat on, Philadelphia shirt on, this and that. And I don't know if it's true or not, but they're sitting there saying that this was the plan that started last year to cripple the Chiefs.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that she was going to go in there and start dating, somebody on the Chiefs and go from within to implode the team.
Oh my God! So it looks like it's happening, though, right? I mean, it definitely looks like it's happening.
You know what? Look at the last several weeks of their behavior on the sidelines.
I mean, I've never seen Kelsey get all mad and throw his helmet and be a little, biznatch.
So Andy Reid is old school. Andy Reid doesn't put up with that crap.
No, he won't.
Right? And I don't think any coach that puts up with a player, doesn't matter if they're 9 or 90.
Right.
Okay. A player comes off the field and smashes his helmet down on the field, anywhere for anybody to see. Dude, that's unsportsmanlike. You know what I'm saying? That's the sportsmanship is that's key in my book. And dude, that needs a talking. And I'm glad Andy Reid said, put that shit down.
Well, I think he's just trying to impress his little girl. You know what I mean? He's trying to be out there, tough guy. He's sucking for one, so he's not making any catches. And then he goes out there and he gets mad because he's not playing well, and he slams his helmet down.
Well, not only that, then you have Mahone sit there and have his temper tantrum on the sideline.
And he looks like a little baby, dude. He looks like he's crying all the time, dude.
Well,
he's a great player, but you know what? The team is imploding and they're not doing well.
You know what? Act professional, like you guys are. You're supposed to be professional. You're supposed to be role models. You're supposed to be the elite. Don't act like like your baby's syndrome, and if it doesn't go your way, you cry and throw things. Be cool if Andy Reid would have just punched him in the mouth. So I would have liked to seen that.
That would have been great, man.
Right?
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he takes any BS.
Now Andy Reid is old school, man. That's why some of those coaches that are dying, that are old school, man. You can't get that with the young squad.
Yep.
You know, they don't bring that. They don't have that.
No.
They don't have that foundation. They weren't brought up like that. Andy, when he played football, I mean, they smacked the crap out of you.
Yeah, they
you
get
know,
you by the mask and throw you down on the ground and smack you around.
Yeah, it wasn't this, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, It was like they kicked you while you're on the ground. I mean, I don't know how many times I got kicked on the ground by my coach.
Yeah, I've
So
same spot, yeah.
now you do that, somebody's taking a picture, somebody's going to the board, somebody's getting fired, Anyways,
yeah.
you definitely can't pour soap on or syrup on your players either.
Can't?
No, you can't do that.
That's
They
too bad.
they frown like that in Paso.
Jeez.
So, hey, so I wanted to bring this highlight, right? So California Highway Patrol increases retail crime operation by over 310%. Okay, you know what that means?
None.
So the agency recovered 187,515 items stolen from retailers, surpassing last year's figure by 38,600 items. Okay, so what that means is, Newsom has announced that the California Highway Patrol is concluding 2023 by successfully expanding its efforts to combat organized crime, retail crime. The CHP, through its Organized Retail Crime Task Force, has exhibited results aligning with Newsom's Real Public Safety Plan. Okay, so I want to stop right there because Gavin Newsom's Real Public Safety Plan is spurred by his shoplift operation,
thing.
right?
All you're doing is catching people and you're releasing them right away. So if it's under
Under $900.
yeah, under $900 you get released right away. So I mean, I could go into Target right now, right?
Exactly.
And just steal everything I want for under $900, and I go to jail. And then I don't know if Ian Parkinson or Chad would be too happy about it, but I get released.
It's double-sided. So proactive operations, 215,000. Proactive operations, 215, a 313% increase. Investigations, 528, 47% increase. Arrest, 1,005, 109% increase. Stolen items recovered, 187,000, and 25% increase. But all of these things are, I mean, have you have a hard criminal stance in California? This goes down, right?
Yeah.
This goes down. If you sit there and come down hard on criminals for stealing things, this goes down, and you don't have to have an additional task force. You don't have to have an additional, thinning out our law enforcement already to combat stupidity by our governor.
I know.
And not my governor, your governor. That's your governor. You know who I'm looking right at you. That is your governor. Hey, so real quick, I just want to give a big shout out to my boy John Blank, San Luis Obispo County Sheriff Deputy, has officially retired after 29 years of service to our Central Coast. So John,
good job.
Congrats. I'm glad to be your friend. Dude, you had a hell of a successful run at everything that you've done. Cop of the Year, Top Cop, Rural Crime, Undercover, Narcotics. Man, dude, they listed that crap forever, man. So good job, John. Can't wait to. I'm bummed that we didn't get to take the sheriff truck down to the river.
Probably can still do it.
No, he had to give it back. But I was bummed.
Lori Crow would also like to thank John Blank. So
Yep.
Lori says thank you, John. So,
Yep, our boy John. So now he can. I asked him yesterday. I said, "Hey, you still get to carry your gun, right? Because a lot of times I do things because I know you have a gun. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my boy's got a gun. He doesn't look like it, but that's okay. I know he's got a gun. I'm going to act a little different.
I wonder what he's gonna do. Has he said what he's gonna do? Like,
I don't know. Have you ever seen that movie, Let's Be Cops?
Let's Be Cops. No, is that with Kevin Hart?
It's like with that's Ride Along.
Oh, Ride Along, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll start the detective.
You know what? We have another seat.
A what?
We have another seat. Maybe he could be our co-host. Maybe he could be our.
You know what?
Oh, you know what? He could be our crime reporter, dude.
Hey, actually, he did say that he can once he retires. So
Yeah, you can come in here and do our crime report.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that'd be great.
Yeah. So we can
Pull his
talk
gun out,
about
start
that.
Talking to people.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, he used to tell me. I can't tell him, on air, but he used to tell me wicked stories about, things that are happening.
Yeah.
In our county and things that were found.
I know. The first day I met him, he showed me something, and I was like, "Oh, that's weird.
Right.
That's great."
I'm like, damn, dude. I don't know. I don't know if I could find a hand somewhere. I'd probably freak out, throw
me
up.
too.
I mean, I'd throw up at the smell of baby poop.
Yeah.
That's not like somebody I know. So it's
right.
But anyways, John, congrats, man. That's awesome. So can't wait to have some cocktails with you before the first of the year. Because after the first of the year, I'm done. I'm done for 4 months. Yep, 4 months, man. I got to get it out of my system.
God, it's gonna be
Dude,
boring.
hey,
it's like the boringest time. Dude. I don't even want to be around you. I hate it. I hate to say that, but
it's
you're boring, and it's just no fun.
Dude, my body looks forward. My liver looks forward to it. My liver looks forward to the rebirthing.
What's that song? You ain't no fun since you've been stopped
Yeah,
drinking or whatever.
ain't no fun since you quit drinking.
Yeah.
Dude, I am fun. I realized that last year. I'm fun no matter what.
But the problem is like the first 3 weeks of you stopping, you turn into a different person.
Well, yeah, you have to. You have to go into like this different type of mindset.
You come into the studio and you're like,
Yeah, you have
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you have to, dude. Well, you have more energy.
Yeah.
You don't wake up with a hangover.
Yeah.
You're clear mind.
Okay.
So there's a lot there's a lot of transitions that happen in the first 30 days actually.
Yeah, you start sweating it all out.
Yeah, you go through a little period, to where your body's like, hey, I need alcohol.
Sometimes it seems
Lori
like a period.
Crows knows what I'm talking about. Okay, you kind of goes through a little spell.
Is Lori a hardcore drinker? Is that what you're talking about?
Man, her tell you what, her birthday, she was digging and grooving and jamming.
All right, I like it.
I had to get tuned up just to catch up with her.
Yeah.
So, anyways, hey, let's take another break, and we will be back with some more What's Up North County.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
What's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. We're partying. We're having a great time. We are looking to you to find out what's happening in the North County this weekend.
What's going on?
Hey, let's say.
All right. Oh God, he's going down.
My body's already starting to
This is the big one.
to battle me against my no drinking phase.
This is the big one. On air, you're gonna see him die on air live.
Hey, I was saying, let's say hi to our viewers that we have chiming in on the side.
Let's do it.
But I can't see them. So
Let's say hi to Teresa Branch. Let's say hi to Harold Hearn, Andrew Pauly, Scott Matthews, Kelsey Hazelton, Lori Crow, and Brian Sikaranda from Uganda.
Uganda. Hey, Brian, we're gonna have to get you on air. Brian is a TV host over in Uganda, and he's also part of the Mission Foundation with Bill Luton, which was just on here with the Joy Like That song.
That's right.
Which if you guys haven't heard that song, you haven't seen the video. The video it's a masterpiece. It is such a masterpiece.
Did a great job.
You know what? It was funny because Bill said that because James was in the video, right?
Yeah.
He was the dad in the video, and I didn't actually put those two pieces together until when he said that. I was mostly just really like invested into the video.
Right.
But anyways, go check that out. Joy Like That. It's for a great cause. Money's getting donated, getting used for good things in other parts of the world. And I don't know, maybe we should send over some What's Up North County swag over to Uganda.
Yeah.
You know, have them wear some Uganda swag over there. What's Up North County, Escalar Wines, 805 Customs, whatever. We'll just send a big old care package.
I was pretty close to Uganda. I was in Rwanda, so I was pretty close.
You think there's a reason why they're all kind of the similar, like Uganda? Uganda?
I don't know why I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Maybe we ask Brian. Maybe.
But I'll tell you what, it's nice. It's like mountain country. Well, where I was at, but it was beautiful out there, man. It was really nice.
Right on.
Yep.
Hey, so recently in Atascadero, there was a controversial arrest made, right?
Where at?
I don't know. I think it was at Rite Aid.
Oh, okay.
So it was in Atascadero. So a recent video was circulating on social media that spurred conversation amongst the public regarding methods used during an arrest by Atascadero Police Department, right?
Okay.
So this suspect, Anthony Cagniga of Atascadero, obviously a homeless gentleman, and he was resisting. He was basically just telling them to blow it out their butt, and he was taken down. And then he was resisting. He was struggling. He was doing what he could. They thought he was going for something, so one of the officers punched him in the face, right? Oh. So they're getting a little bit of blowback on that, right?
Okay.
And it's like, dude, really? It's like we live in this weird world. You don't know what these clowns got,
right?
Right? And so if I'm going to punch somebody in the face, it's for reason,
right?
You know. And so this is what happens to our officers. This is why our law enforcement is faced with, like, you know, retirement and nobody's coming on board because nobody wants to put up with the public crap.
Well, here,
you know, with this.
Just put it this way. There's 3 officers, one guy holding his legs, another guy trying to hold him back, and the other side guy trying to cuff him, it looks like, right? So if it takes 3 guys to take one guy down, you think it's a punch in the face is going to, you know, take him all the way down? It seems like he's on drugs or something. I don't know.
Yeah, when these guys are on this meth and all that stuff, I mean, they have these, like, you know, unbelievable strength, yeah. Right? And you know, they're cuckoo in the head. They're not thinking, you know, and they're able to do whatever. And you know, guess what? That's why you're a cop, man. You can't be like, hey, guess what? Can you stop that?
Yeah.
You know, you got I mean, if I was around and that guy and I had my kids when they're young, and now my kids will punch them in the face. But
yeah.
But if they're around, dude, I would have no problem with punching them in the face.
Well, this is the problem, because like me and Michelle went down there to was it Vaughn's down there?
Yeah, that whole shopping center is just jacked.
Dude, it is. It's horrible, man. I mean, you can't tell panhandlers from drug addicts to. It's just nuts down there, man. Right now.
And see, and that's the bad thing. That's the sad part with this whole. And that's what I like about Echo. Okay, so that's what I like about Austin there, yeah. and Wendy and Atascadero with Echo shelters. So those are legitimate homeless people needing help, right?
Get them off the drugs, get them a job, get them some housing,
exactly.
And get them going, man.
So there's a reason for that. They're doing their part. Okay, these guys are just clowns. They're just drug users. They're drug users that want to live off of somebody else's hard work.
Yeah.
And just be jackwagons. So it gives, like, the people that are really, like, struggling, that are there, and maybe this has been going on for years and years, and I'm just naive to it, but at some point, you don't know what's real, who really is like there, hey, I need some help, type deal, versus, hey, I just need to get my next fix,
right.
Type handout. And maybe those guys aren't out there anymore. I don't know.
Man,
maybe
it's tough, dude. It's really
maybe
tough
the
watch.
legitimate mother that's standing on the side. I mean, did you see the one that was up in Paso? She was playing a violin in the shopping center, and somebody had her recording. Well, it was a violin plugged into an amplifier, but really this has been a scam because she's really not playing. It's recorded through. So she's acting like she's playing this whole violin, songs and this and that. And it was like a, kid or something. And it was a scam that's been going around. They go to different parts of the country and state and stuff like that. And they do this whole violin scam thing. So it's just really bizarre. But it just pisses me off that, people like the scamming ones, and then they turn around, they walk around and they get in their like BMW, they walk around the corner and they get in their, their brand new stuff. And, I always look at like the whole package, when you see somebody. And I've given money to guys. I mean, matter of fact, I was heading down to San Diego last year, I ran across this old timer. It was like I came through the gas station in Valencia or something like that. And it was like 9:00 at night. This old timer come through, he's on his bicycle and he's going through the trash, right?
Right.
Okay. So that there, to me, that's somebody that's, and he's basically pulling cans out, right? So, okay, so that tells me one, he's legitimately
trying to find something.
He's trying to figure out a way to get some cash. He's just not out there, hustling and putting his hand out, right? Yeah. And so I'm watching him, I'm looking at him, I mean, he doesn't have like brand new shoes on, he doesn't have a cell phone, he looks like he's been on the streets for a minute, right?
Yeah.
And so, I'm like, here, bud. And so I gave him $20 and he kind of just looks at me like, really? And I'm like, yeah, dude. I said, hey, what, I forget what I said. And then, he said, thank you. And then, he went off to the next trash can, but it's like people like that, those are the ones that really need that help. You know what I'm saying?
Here you go. So Kelsey Hazelton says this. She rang the bell, which I think she was doing the, the bell in front of the Walmart. What is it called?
The Salvation Army one?
Army.
Uh-huh.
She said she rang the bell for 6 hours, and it seems like she saw 3 thieves walk out without arrest in 6 hours.
3 what?
Thieves. So people stole 3 times without arrest, and they walked right out of Walmart without having any, any, I guess, confrontation or any arrest or anything like that. So that shows you that just right here in our own area, that stuff's going on daily probably.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. I mean,
that's why all these stores are closing, because they don't want to put up with that crap anymore. You look at San Francisco, you look at all these other places, man, it's not good, dude. It's not good for the economy. It's not good for, us in general as people.
Now, it's, again, small business is going to take care of its own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, corporations, Walmart, Target, stuff like that. Did you hear about the gal that she got fired from, I think it was Target or something like that for standing up to a shoplifter?
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was like a couple weeks ago that she confronted somebody and, she was the manager or something like that. And she got fired.
Loses her job.
Yeah, she loses her job for protecting the store
the
merchandise.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense. It's like we're all jacked. We're jacked up. I'm not jacked up. When I say we, you all are jacked up. Other people are jacked up.
That's nice. Everybody just left.
Yeah, no, I'm saying no. Like I said, we live in a bubble. North County, we live in a bubble, which I'm so stoked to be here.
Yeah, but our bubble's bursting because now we're getting, like Kelsey just said, we got, people walking out of Walmart with a TV and all that crap, and then you're having the same issues that San Francisco, LA, and all these places are having. It's the same thing.
It's like I said, I feel a change coming, so just buckle it up.
I support the police. If they feel the need to have to punch somebody in the face, it's for a cause. You know what I mean? I don't think our police officers here in the North County are, intentionally trying to hurt, individuals. I think they're just trying to get situations dealt with quickly.
Nope. And you know what? The ones that are complaining, those are the ones that are going to be the first one to call 911 when they need help. It's the ones that are complaining about the cops, complaining about this and that. They'll be the first one to call 911 if they see somebody at their door peeking in their windows. Yeah. I need help. And be like, no, sorry. We're eating breakfast.
Anyway, that's our rant.
That's our rant. We're ranting. We're done ranting. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
we don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in a Atascadero.
Talking to you, come on. Oh yeah, what song did that come from? Shout, shout, let it all out. Yeah, these are the things you can do without. Come on. Oh yeah, my jam. My jam. I used to pump that in my Elko. You know it. Hell yeah. Had the Elko with the 410s under the back. Woo!
Did you have a mullet?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. All right. I had windows tinted so black you couldn't even see out of the car. So, yep.
Driving Brill on the lines.
Oh, yeah. Yep, those were the days, man. Turn that stereo up and your eyes like shook. It was awesome. It was probably why I can't hear today.
Probably why.
Mostly out of this year.
It's probably a good reason.
Wait, is it this year or this year? I can't remember. I think it's this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of these years, I can't remember which one. My kids always sit there and go, Dad, your watch is going off. I'm like, what?
I tell you that all the time in here.
I know.
Beep, beep, beep. And you're like, what?
Well, for like 2 weeks, I had a stopwatch a stop clock from football. You know, it's
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
one of those
stopwatch.
little speed deals.
Yeah, yeah.
And for whatever reason, I didn't know there was an alarm on it. And every day at when we'd get into the truck, leave for practice, this alarm would go off. And Ryan was like, Dad, what's that beeping noise? Your watch is going off. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm not even wearing a watch today. Well, something going off. I'm like, dude, I don't hear anything. And it took him like 2 weeks to find out what it was. And the stopwatch was down in the door case, but it was going off. And I was like, whatever, dude. Young ears.
Young years.
Hey, so
yeah.
Tascadero's still kicking ass. They're still doing some cool stuff, and the Tascadero Chamber is bringing back the Junior CEO program. So this program you can enroll in now. So what this is you set your kid up for success, right? The Junior CEO is a 6-week digital business education course that teaches kids the basics of starting their own business, and is offered by the Atascadero Chamber of Commerce. The program has been developed with the theme of how to open a lemonade stand business.
Okay.
At the end of the program, students will open their own lemonade stands or another concept that they created at the plaza next to the La Plaza during this Junior CEO Business Day. So tuition is $25 per student. Enrollment for next year's CEO program begins January 3rd, and the program itself begins in February. So make sure if you got some good ideas, I wonder if there's an age on that. Can I join that?
They did invite us last year to participate in it.
Let's see. The program was developed and communicated information junior high learning level. So junior high learning level and covers 5 main categories: business fundamentals, forming a business plan, setting up a bank account, etc., cost models, safety and food prep, marketing, customer service, and money management.
I got an idea. Here we go. How about we do this? How about we get one of those kids to be like our correspondent for Tascadero, and they go to all the businesses and they take a cell phone and they record themselves saying, "Hey, I'm Johnny, and I'm out over here at this restaurant or whatever, and I'm here to talk about the food here and the owner." And maybe we have like little Johnny come in and be our correspondent for one of those programs.
Yeah, I don't know if that's part of the lemonade part.
No, marketing.
Yeah, but marketing, it's not like that's not a category. Marketing is for their business.
Oh, for the lemonade stand?
So they have to do marketing. They have to create flyers. They have to create some sort of buzz.
Okay.
Which
they can still market on What's Up North County.
They could.
Yeah.
We could, like I said, we should actually get involved with this so that way we can bring these kids on here. Because these kids these days are smart, dude. These kids these days, I mean, they can figure out stuff that when I was their age, and they're doing stuff, dude, I couldn't Dude, I was outside riding a bicycle, dude. I had no idea about anything else that these kids are doing these days.
Yeah, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have all this, fun stuff that they have now. It's like
probably right.
It's like Wyatt's got a computer now. We bought him, or he got a computer for Christmas, and it's like now he's all over that thing. He's learning all kinds of fun stuff. So.
Yeah, no, I get that. Technology, times change, stuff like that. But still, it's just like, the kids, I just think they're just more creative. I think they're being a little bit, more reserved because of, they spend too much time on games. But I think the creative minds are better for the youth, man.
Could be.
So I think that's cool. I think we should have some of these kids on here. We should bring on the winner of last year.
Oh.
See what's been going on from last year to this year.
Yeah.
And kind of dig down into this because it's a really cool concept for kids of the North County. So anyways.
I like it.
So if you have a child that's creative, ambitious, and wants to start their own business, go to Atascadero-chamber.org/junior-CEO and get your kids signed up.
You can just go. You can just go to Atascadero Chamber. It's right there on the front. So
let's sign Wyatt up.
He's not from Atascadero.
You don't have to be from Atascadero.
Oh, you don't?
No, you could be from Uganda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's sign Wyatt up.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, Wyatt, I know you're watching it. You're getting signed up for the Junior CEO program in Atascadero. So get your creative mind going.
All right, Wyatt's going in.
What do you want to do? Hey, dude, I've got it.
What?
Okay, he's gonna start the first ever wine collective farmers market. Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, we've got it.
11-year-old starts a wine business.
Hey, dude, would that be wild if we just basically pushed through with that and this thing exploded and then, by the time he's like in junior in high school, he's like a billionaire?
He's just a drunk?
Yeah. He's not a he's basically he's marketing. He's basically the producer of this festival.
All right.
That has turned from 5 or 6 winemakers to 5,000 to 7,000 winemakers on a weekend at the fairgrounds.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
There you go, Wyatt.
There you go, Wyatt.
Get to work.
Get to work. You got a lot of stuff to get ready between now and February.
Well, I'll go down to the chamber and I'll ask him what it takes to become a CEO.
Dude, I think that would be cool, man.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun and we could have firsthand. He could be the spokesperson. He could be the internal person involved with this program and give us firsthand of what's happening.
There we go.
There you go.
I like it.
All right, cool. What else we got?
We got a funny.
We've got a funny. So what does the first of the year bring?
Soberness?
January 1st. Okay, so January 2nd. What is the biggest? What's the most? Let's see. What's the word I'm looking for?
You're talking about working out?
Well, yeah. I mean, the whole new year, new me.
Transform your body.
So this is the biggest. This is the biggest drive of the year for health and fitness, wellness, working out, getting ready, changing my ways, eating better, living better, all that other BS, right?
Okay.
Okay, so this here, so we have multiple gyms in every area, and we have this one gym, that we love, which is Kennedy Club Fitness. We go to, we love those guys over there, big supporters of What's Up North County. But there's also another one that's full of purple machines, purple, yellow, and some other god-awful colors, right?
Right.
And they don't have any weights that are over like 80 pounds. They don't encourage meatheads. They don't encourage or they don't allow for any type of like bodybuilding type, workout arrangements and movements and all that stuff, right?
Okay.
If you're being too loud, dropping the weights and grunting and that kind of stuff, right? There's a lunk alarm that they have that goes off.
What?
So there's this big alarm on the wall that, and I have heard it once, and this was years ago when Planet Fitness like first came to Paso. So where they're at, it was World Gym before that. Then they Pastoral was Athletic Club, World Gym, and then it turned into, Planet Fitness, whatever. And so there was this big lunk alarm that if you got excited or were a meathead, they call it, this lunk alarm's like, keep it down back there.
No kidding.
Yeah. So they're Planet Fitness is stepping up their game this year.
Okay.
Right? So instead of the lunk alarm, they're going to do this, okay? They're just going to turn on the water and they're just going to flood you out like mice.
Oh my God! Really?
Okay, yeah. So this is the new platform for 2024. They've announced it. They said this year the lunk alarm is not getting the response that we want. So if you get excited and you start yelling and start grunting and throwing the weights down, they're gonna just turn the water on and they're gonna flood you out of the gym. So if you guys are Planet Fitness members, this is just please keep your control. Please don't throw the weights down. Just keep it minimal. Do your high reps, eat your donuts on Donut Fridays, and you should be good because you do not want to be flooded out like mice at Planet Fitness.
It doesn't sound like a fun place to go work out.
There you have it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Does not sound fun to me at all.
It's not.
It's not.
Right there, because if you can't swim, you're going to drown. All right, we'll be right back to the Morning Brew. Welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County. Thanks for following us. Thanks for supporting us. Make sure that you get over to our new Spotify account. You can follow that. You can listen to it. You don't even have to be open. It doesn't even have to be open, and you can still listen to What's Up North County and proceed and go on with your day, whatever you got to do. But as always, guys, also too, make sure tomorrow we are back on 8:15, What's Up North County Morning Brew. Invite your people, share it with them, and bring them on over. And we appreciate you guys getting verbal with us and engaging with us today. So much love to you guys. Have an awesome day. But as always, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, El Red Rooster, Pacific 805 Spas, Hanson Enterprises, 5-Star Rain Gutters, Airflow Filter Services, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, and Kennedy Club Fitness. We will see you guys tomorrow.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in Atascadero.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.